evening, good evening. Keep pounding Carolina Panthers Nation. Welcome to another Carolina Panthers Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So I wanted to get on here. I wanted to do a quick video. Wanted to go over the recent additions of the coaching staff to kind of, I guess, seal more of the coaching staff for head coach Dave Canales. So we're going to go over each of those. There's six new names. So wanted to go ahead and go over these. Before we get started, don't forget to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty for an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. If you see something you like and want to make a purchase, don't forget to use that promo code Blitzball_champ, all in caps, for 10% off of your order. So, happy shopping. Okay, let's see what we have here. First, now also, just a heads up, there's not going to be a whole lot for some of these names, but just be aware. But anyway, let's start with new quarterbacks coach Will Harriger. 41 years old, went to Auburn for college. Let's see. For his coaching career, let's see. Graduate assistant from Midwestern State and from 04 to 05. Same thing with Tennessee Martin, UT Martin in 06. And at Auburn, he was a defensive administrative assistant in 07. In 08, he was the defensive quality control assistant for Texas. And then in 09, back to Tennessee Martin, UT Martin as linebackers coach. Texas Tech in 2010, he was defensive staff assistant / interim linebackers coach. And then in 2011, graduate assistant, same college. Then in 2012 to 2013, he was a graduate assistant for Florida. And then he got his first taste of the NFL. From 2014 to 2015, he was the offensive assistant for the Seattle Seahawks. From 2016 to 2018, he was the assistant quarterbacks coach for the Seahawks. Then in 2019, he was offensive assistant for the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons. And then in 2020, same team, but this time game management coordinator and running backs coach. And then to the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2021 as offensive assistant. And then back to college, USC in 2022 as senior offensive analyst, assistant quarterbacks, game management coordinator, and NFL liaison. Wow, had his hands full there. And then just this last season, he was the offensive assistant / quality control coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And now he is with the Carolina Panthers as quarterbacks coach. So, interesting. Started off on the defensive side of things before switching over to offense. And it's interesting. He switched to offense once he got to the NFL. I think that's very interesting. Coach the defensive side for 10 years, and then as soon as he got to the NFL, switched to offense. That's really interesting. First stint in the NFL on the offensive side as a coach. That's really interesting. But hey, but you know what really stands out though? He spent 5 seasons with the Seahawks, and 2 of them was alongside Dave Canales as assistant quarterbacks coach. So there's some experience, there's some chemistry there. Not to mention, look what quarterbacks Harriger has worked with. He's worked with Trevor Lawrence, with the Jaguars. He worked with the USC Trojans, Caleb Williams. So, I mean, there's some notable names. There's a few notable names. So, hey, not anybody that I know, but, I mean, I hope this is somebody that ends up working out well. That's my big hope. Josh McCown didn't really pan out too well for us, so hopefully this Will Harriger will be better. Okay, Nathan Carroll is the new pass game coordinator, who is the son of Pete Carroll. He joined his dad's staff in 2011 and was moved to the offensive side of the ball in 2013. He's risen the ranks on the offensive staff, working with Canales at one point as the assistant wide receivers coach. Okay. That's pretty much it. I didn't find anything else on this guy, but hey, son of Pete Carroll. That stands out. But another name that has worked with Dave Canales back with Seattle. So I assume a lot of these names probably have ties to Dave Canales back in Seattle. Or at least that's the vibe that I'm getting from this. Moving on, Pat McPherson is the tight ends coach, new tight ends coach. So Pat McPherson, okay, there's a little bit more data on him. Went to Santa Clara for college. He's 54 years old. He's from Santa Clara, California. Started off as a defensive assistant for the Denver Broncos in '98, and then switched to offensive assistant, same team, from '99 to 2002. And then '03 to '06, quarterbacks coach, same team. And then '07 to '08, tight ends coach, same team. So spent a good chunk of his career with the Denver Broncos. And then went to the Seattle Seahawks as tight ends coach. And he was there from 2010 to 2023. Y'all, that's a long time. That's 13 years. Dang, he was tight ends coach for 13 years at the same place. Wow, that's pretty incredible. That's pretty incredible. But now he's tight ends coach for the Carolina Panthers. Let's see. But yeah, he's been coaching in the NFL since '96. He spent 1 year in '96 in quality control / defense with the 49ers. Oh, interesting. Okay, they didn't note that on the other site. But yeah, since then, just Denver Broncos and Seattle Seahawks. But yeah, his entire time with the Seattle Seahawks, tight ends coach. That says something. That definitely says something. Okay, moving on. I doubt that I'm going to pronounce this name correctly, so please forgive me. Keli'i Kekuewa. Like I said, forgive me if I butchered that. Assistant offensive line. Okay, let's see. He is a Bowling Green product who went on to coach in the college ranks before joining the NFL. Okay, he joined the Seahawks as an offensive assistant before moving to assistant offensive line coach in 2021. Okay. Not really much on him. Not really much on this guy. But he's got a hard to pronounce name, that's for sure. But hopefully it works out. We also got Daren Bates as special teams assistant. So, assistant special teams coordinator. Daren Bates, 33 years old, out of Memphis, Tennessee. Went to Auburn for college. He is a former linebacker, undrafted in 2013. Yeah, former linebacker. Let's see. He's played for the St. Louis Rams in 2013 to 2015. He has played with the Oakland Raiders in 2016, the Titans from 2017 to 2019, Houston Texans in 2020, also back to the Titans in 2020, and the Atlanta Falcons in 2021. And as a coach, he was assistant coach for the Seattle Seahawks in 2023, and now assistant special teams coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. And he does have a BCS National Championship, which I believe he got with Auburn. Yeah, Auburn. But, yeah, that's cool. That is cool. So, played linebacker. Let's see. Yeah, Auburn alumni and longtime linebacker in the NFL. Joined the Seahawks staff in 2023 as part of the Bill Walsh Diversity Coaching Fellowship. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. But yeah, that's really all I can say. Let's see. And then there's another new face. Somebody named Scott Cooper, Director of Coaching Development. Which they don't have anything listed on him. Yeah, they don't have anything listed on this Scott Cooper. So all I have is a name, Scott Cooper, and he's the Director of Coaching Development. So, what we have so far, they also mentioned, in addition to the new faces, Canales has retained 13 assistants, including the entire defensive staff under Ajaro Avero. So, just to reiterate, the following coaches are those returning to their positions. So, check this out. So, we still got Ajaro Avero, defensive coordinator. We all know he's staying. Dom Capers is staying. He's senior defensive assistant. Jim Caldwell, senior assistant. Todd Wash, defensive line coach. Burt Watts for secondary and safeties coach. Jonathan Cooley for secondary and cornerbacks coach. Peter Hansen, inside linebackers coach. Tim Lukabu, outside linebackers coach. D'Angelo Hall, assistant defensive backs coach. Mayor Chahadri, defensive assistant. Bobby Maffei, defensive quality control. Mike Berkovici, offensive assistant. And George Lee, game management coordinator. So those are names that are returning to their usual positions. And of course, don't forget, we also picked up Brad Eadzick as offensive coordinator, Tracy Smith, special teams coordinator, and 4 other offensive coaches, just to reiterate: Harold Goodwin, assistant head coach / run game coordinator, Bernie Parmalee, running backs coach, Rob Moore, wide receivers coach, and Joe Gilbert, offensive line coach. So that rallies up the coaching staff for the Carolina Panthers for 2024. I mean, a few notable names when you look at the entire staff itself. Few notable names, but a lot of fresh names. coming to Carolina. So, like I said, we'll see how it works. A lot of these names I'm not too familiar with, but I will be sure to list the names in the description as well as the link to this. I'll do all that for you, so don't worry. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I got. It's an interesting list, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. Happy shopping. And let me know y'all's thoughts on the coaching staff. Are there any names that you like? Any names that you don't like? Do you think it's a great coaching staff? Do you think it's a trash coaching staff? Let me know what y'all's thoughts are. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep pounding for another Carolina Panthers talk. Brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening. Happy President's Day. And I will see y'all in the next video. Laters.